Hello, I'm Cody Perkins, and this is my study on education being a predictor for political participation for Econ 495 in spring of 2024. Here's the proposed research question. Does one's level of education influence their engagement in the political process? The purpose of this study is to determine any potential predictors of political participation and analyze their effects. Our hypothesis is that people who have achieved higher levels of education are more likely to turn out for elections compared to those with lower levels of education. There are several theories proposed on what affects people to participate in politics and whether or not education plays a role. One is that higher education levels do directly correlate with increased political participation because of developing skills needed for politics, as discussed by Pearson and Verba, Scholzman, and Brady respectively. Another is an individual's upbringing conditions, such as socioeconomic factors and family-instilled values, as discussed by Cam and Palmer, as well as Pearson. The last one covered is that higher educated environments may foster greater engagement due to increased exposure to political information and opportunities, highlighted by Ars and Christensen, also Pearson. The model of this study has 4 variables. The dependent variable is voter turnout in the 2020 presidential election, which was coded as 1 for did vote and 0 for did not vote. The independent variable is education level, coded as 5 categories, starting with the 1 being less than high school education and 5 being postgraduate degree. The control variables are income for socioeconomic factors and daily political discussions with family for upbringing and family factors. Income has 22 categories, starting at under $9,999 annually, and increasing each category by $5,000 until reaching its last category of over $250,000 annually. Daily family political discussions has 8 categories, starting at 0 for no days and ending at 7 for 7 days a week. These variables will be analyzed through a multivariate regression. Here are some descriptive statistics of the data. Interesting findings are that voter turnout in the sample is around 86%, higher than what we view in the real world. The 3 graphs illustrate the relationship each independent variable has with turnout. As you can see, each variable has a generally positive trend in voter turnout. Here, you can see our findings. We ran 2 separate regression analyses, one on the relationship of education and turnout alone, and the other including the control variables. Full regression results for each will be shown in the appendices at the end. The first model shows that as an individual increases their education, their likelihood to turn out for an election increases by about 7.3%. The second model shows that as an individual increases their education, their likelihood to turn out for an election increases by about 4.4% when controlling for other factors. Both income and political discussions contribute about 0.5% and 1.6% increase in turnout, respectively. Both models suggest around a 60% turnout rate even when all variables are 0. And all variables are statistically significant at the 99% confidence level. In conclusion, we are able to show that education is indeed a significant predictor for political participation and at a higher rate than the other proposed variables. Considering our findings that higher educated individuals are more likely to turn out in elections, this raises questions about asymmetries in legislation and representation. Interest pursued by the higher educated could be seen as more important, or this could cause disillusionment with lower educated individuals in the political process. Other considerations are that unexpected outcomes could happen in special or less covered elections, with education perhaps being a factor. This study could be strengthened in the future by analyzing future elections to see if this trend continues. Here are my sources referenced in this presentation. Here are the full regression results for the first model. And here are the full regression results for the second model. That is all. Thank you for watching.